apocalyptic importance. This is a damn apocalypse that's going on amongst the black community. This is straight mass extermination that's going on amongst our people.
On every level you can think of. Music, food, water, what else? What else? Clothes, what else?
She's a lonely girl in a lonely world. She don't know who to trust, 'cause these bitches be hating and these niggas be fake. Now she feeling outdated, but she met a real player that's gonna treat her nice. She's a lonely girl in this lonely world.
What it is, family? Had to come at y'all with another video from Yahki Awaken. I ain't gonna lie, this brother been spitting, bro. Like, it's like I've been learning a lot of stuff throughout these last couple years of me really focused on bettering myself. And it's like, when I watch him, it's like he been through all this shit that I need to go through to understand what I need to understand on a higher level. I understand what I understand at the level I'm at, but it's always growth, you feel me? And when I watch him, you feel me? It's obvious that yo already put in the work. It's obvious. It's obvious, you feel me? So it's like, he might, you feel me? I click on this video because he might have a title I'm interested in, and he break down all this other shit that I've been needing to know, you feel me? It's like certain shit that I be trying to figure out, but it's hard to find. And this nigga just be knowing that shit, you feel me? And the shit that he about to talk about right here is shit I was thinking about in my mind last week. It had nothing to do with him at all. I'm just at work, you feel me? Just looking at my surroundings because I'm aware, you feel me? And I'm just analyzing shit. So I'm like, I'm in the city, you feel me? And I'm just analyzing how the building is structured and all this different shit, right? I'm like, cause like I said, I already be doing research. It's like, it's hard to find specific shit. Like, it's just hard. It's hard to find certain shit, especially if they don't want people knowing it. So boom, right? I'm analyzing shit, you feel me? Using my mind to figure out some shit, and then boom, I see a video, him pop up, a video, damn, I can't speak. A video of him pop up on my recommended, and I don't even think it was in the title, but he was breaking this shit down exactly what I was thinking, bro. Like literally everything I needed to know, it was just in the video. Like, it's crazy. But we about to get into this, bro, because this is crazy, bro. He's going to get into how it's an attack on not only black people, the whole entire human race as a whole, but he's focusing on the black people because black people went through certain shit that's still affecting us genetically. That, I mean, all races were slaves at one point, but the slavery that the black people went through, we all know what I'm talking about. What the black people had went through was like, it's fucked up, bro. Like, if you just going based off what school said, bro, you don't know half of the shit that he was doing to black people. And that shit is in genetic memory. He gonna break it down. We're gonna watch this shit. Appreciate y'all for coming by. Welcome to the tribe if you're new. You feel me? If you like this video, if it helps you, make sure you subscribe, because I only post informational bangers, like, period. You feel me? So make sure you feel me? Fuck with it. Alright, let's pull up this video. Bro, I really be finding some shit, like, for real. Like, I was already halfway through this video. I'm gonna rewind it like 20 minutes. Probably, yeah, I'm gonna rewind it like 20 minutes because I want y'all to really, probably like 15. I want y'all to really understand what he's talking about. So I'm gonna skip a lot of it because most of the videos I react to him, I watch the beginning until the video end, and he usually get more deeper in the middle to the end. So I want y'all to see really what I want y'all to see. You feel what I'm saying? So let's get into it. Without further ado, Yahki Awakened. Alright? Hold on. I'm gonna go back 20 minutes. Let's go back. Yeah, we're gonna go back. Yeah, because he explaining shit. Actually. Yeah, I'm gonna go back all the way right here because he explaining that shit right here. Alright, come on.
Hold on, let me share my screen real quick. Bang. All right. Let's get to it real fast. Let me show you how this go. Let me show you how this work. It says down the rabbit hole. Down the rabbit hole. Let's see what they've been doing. This is talking about John
strange
Calhoun.
Research to come out of mid-1900s America, there is little with a legacy as enduring or as terrifying as the mouse Utopia experiments.
You hear what they called it? They called it the mouse Utopia experiments. Over 78 experiments was done. I found a book where over 250 of them was done, but they didn't classify the other ones. And this is where you get your projects from. This is where you get the invasion of your neighborhoods from.
You see how he just said he's seen like 250 more or whatever projects done in a specific book? This is what I mean. Like, it's hard to find specific information if you don't know exactly what you're looking for. You feel me? But I wanted to also let y'all know I'm not going to be talking that much in this video. He breaks shit down the way it should be broken down. You feel me? So I ain't got to say too much. I just really want y'all to get this information because this is something that I've been realizing myself, and I feel like this is something that will open a lot of people's eyes. Like, really, like, really?
This is where you get redlining from. This is where you get gentrification from. All these things came from certain scientists that was paid by universities to do these experiments to father and spearhead eugenics. What eugenics is, it deals with population control and getting rid of the black man and exterminating black families.
That statement he just said, with exterminating black man and black families and stuff, that whole little thing he just said, it's completely true. You feel me? You can see that. You can see it everywhere. You got young black people only talking about robbing and killing. You got young black women talking about finessing niggas. You feel me? Like,
Placed throughout the 50s, 60s, and early 70s, the grim fate of the subject.
Don't that look like high-rise buildings? Don't that look like projects to you? Don't that look like, boy, that look like the projects?
bro, I swear, bro, when I was at work, bro, I'm just looking at the projects, right? I'm like, bro, this is literally the, cause like I said, bro, I already be doing, like, I be knowing hella shit. I just don't be knowing the specific details of hella shit. You feel me? That's my problem. I'm trying to learn a deeper shit. You feel me? But I'm looking at the projects and I'm like, bro, this is like a fucking rat maze. And it is like, it is literally, that's what it literally is, bro. And it's fucking crazy. But let's continue.
And how I know what the projects look like, I used to stay in some projects. Stayed in Josteen in Illinois. I stayed in projects. Alton Acres in Illinois. See, a lot of people don't know I was born in Alton, Illinois. I grew up in Missouri with both sides. Then went from Illinois and moved straight to Baton inside of St. Louis. And y'all know about the bad end. So this look like projects, y'all. Now let me show you how they systematically kill us and break up and destroy black families and households. And we have to come up with solutions to this. So don't be watching this just because you're intrigued and you want to know. Only reason why you should be wanting to know for you can do something about it. So take notes, y'all. Come up with plans. Let's come up with systems. Reach out to me. I got hundreds and hundreds of y'all. Over 400 people reached out to me since yesterday. And I'm gonna be getting back to y'all tomorrow while I'm on the airplane. I am. So I'm gonna be make sure I got formulating responses and all of that. We are finna do major work in the communities, y'all. We done talking. We are done talking.
Was published in the national magazine Scientific American, and the experiments themselves were largely taken as apocalyptic portents. In a post-war United States,
y'all hear that? As apocalyptic importance. This is a damn apocalypse that's going on amongst the black community. This is straight mass extermination that's going on amongst our people.
On every level you can think of. Music, food, water, what else? What else? Clothes, what else? Hair products, everything you can think of is an attack.
If we ain't dead in the streets, we in the prison houses. If we ain't stuck in the prison houses, we in the working fields, working day in, sundown, to sunrise. If we not doing that, we dying of chemical warfare. If we not dying of chemical warfare, we're dying of the environment and diseases.
If we ain't dying from none of that, we dying from each other.
We're not dying of environment and diseases. We're killing our babies through abortions and just being sterilized. If we're not doing that, then we're getting the wrong education and we self-incriminating and self-killing ourselves. And if we're not doing that, then we cop out and we turn into Negro pens. And then we become weapons of mass destruction to ourselves. Do y'all think this is a coincidence? No, it's not. We have to do something about it.
States, the language used to describe the results such as behavior sync became synonymous with fears of an overpopulated world and violent, deviant behavior in cities. Today, they are preserved within fiction such as Channel 4's conspiracy thriller Utopia and the classic animated movie The Secret of Nim.
Come on, let's get it. Let's listen to this.
So what were the Mouse Utopia?
Another thing I want to mention that I don't think he mentions is that they use rats. He does mention this. But they use rats, well, monkeys, well, animals in general, first until they do it on humans. They test shit on rats and monkeys and shit first, and then they test it on the humans. So why do you think they was testing something that looked like the projects on rats? And now, if you ever been in projects, bro, if you really think about it, bro, it looked like a maze. Like you got all these buildings. It's just buildings next to buildings, and then you got the alleyways, and then you got these small ass streets. You got these small intersecting streets, and then you got the alleyways. That's like a fucking rat maze, bro.
Experiments.
What were they? Come on.
Shortly after World War II, a group known collectively as the Environmentalists were making a large push to prevent environmental degradation, as well as overexploitation of the planet's renewable resources. Among these people were a group specifically known as the Neo-Malthusians, a term referring to the 18th and 19th century English scholar Thomas Robert Malthus.
Showing y'all how long this plan been in effect. This go all the way back to the 15s, but look, we gonna go as early as 18. They want to go as 18, but if you
go before that,
study true cave history and stuff like that, which I do. I study cave history, sun up to sundown. I know all about the mindset of the cave dweller. Straight up. If anybody can be able to talk about the cave dweller, I think I'm a part of that. You know what I'm saying?
Malthus proposed that while the world's population may increase exponentially, food production can only increase linearly, leading to an eventual subsistence-level existence for the human race.
You see that? So they talking about population control.
That became known as a Malthusian catastrophe. While advancements such as the Green Revolution saw that this didn't come about, the Neo-Malthusians acknowledged his concerns about overpopulation and feared that this pattern would result in the collapse of civilization or, at best, have extreme adverse effects. These fears were given a platform in writing of the time, especially in works such as William Folk's Road to Survival in
Make sure y'all buy these books, Road to Survival. Come on, look, y'all gotta start studying this cave dweller, y'all. Start buying these books, Road to Survival.
1948,
William
and
Volk.
perhaps most famously, Silent Spring by
Silent Spring, Rachel Carson. Buy these books, y'all. You got to start studying. We putting together a program. It's called the Eye of Lotus Research Institute. I am looking for people. I'm looking for people that are into political science. I'm looking for people that like to study history. I'm looking for like literally black excellent scholars at this. You don't have to have a degree. We're not saying you got to have a degree for anything, because a cave dweller putting his signature on you.
My camera just cut off for some reason. But I have to get back into this. Rewind about 5 seconds.
You got to have a degree for anything, because a cave dweller putting his signature on you don't define you anyway. We looking for real researchers that's going to research the environment and research what's the environment is doing to the people and their psychological processes. So we looking for them. You know what I'm saying? If you down with that and you really down and you want to start and work from the ground up, make sure you hit me up. We are really finna do this. We doing this, y'all. We ain't bullshitting. We ain't playing. We worried about the problems in the black community. Here he go. John B. Cow. Don't he look crazy? Look at him. He look crazy, boy. John B. Calhoun, the
Born
cave
in
dweller.
1917, Calhoun took an early interest in science, specifically ornithology, publishing his first paper on birds when he was 15, but over time, his interest would change. By the time he received his PhD, his focus had turned to ethology, the study of animal behavior.
So now he's studying animal behavior. And I know y'all hear me because I study animal behavior a lot. And the reason why is because nature does not lie. You know, man lie, but nature doesn't lie. So if you study the animals, they don't go against the code. The only people that go against the universal eternal laws of creation is humans, but they don't. So if you...
This one of the biggest points about the creation of the planet, really, like the circadian rhythm that we all have. Animals had that as well. That's why birds migrate the way they do. It's all connected. It's all connected. He explained a lot. I don't know if he's gonna explain in this part we watching, but your pineal gland is responsible for regulating your circadian rhythm and harmonizing that with the planet. And if that's out of whack, then you get a whole bunch of different kind of problems, because the pineal gland is responsible for regulating the melatonin in your body, and that's responsible for sleep. It's responsible for the times you should eat, all this different type shit. So the reason why I say that, because it's very important to understand your circadian rhythm. It's important that you understand that they exist, because it affects your daily life on a very
study
high level,
animals,
like a very
and
high
you
level.
can see the experiments on them and how they start reacting to their environment. You can actually apply it to today and see exactly what's going on with us. They've been doing this since the early 1800s. If you study cave history, though, it's been going on since the 1500s. But, you know, we just going to talk about this one right here. This has been done for millenniums, y'all. Thousands of years of stuff been going on. This is nothing new. And this is how you know that it's a dark demonic force that's behind this. And we must be the children and the people of the sun, the people of light, because they show trying to bring darkness over here, boy. They are.
When his education was concluded, he moved with his family to Towson, Maryland, to begin research at Johns Hopkins University in nearby Baltimore, but the research itself would be conducted much closer to home. In 1947, shortly after he arrived, he approached his neighbor about using some of their neglected property for an experiment.
For a what? For an experiment. Notice these words, because you got the Tuskegee experiment. Oh, we Operation White Sand experiment. Huh? So-called 19 experiment. You know, I can't say the whole word because they watching my black boy. So as I say the whole word, this whole channel be snatched down. So I gotta say 19 experiment. Huh? It's a nation's experiment. They experiment on all y'all getting that Franken shot. That is a experiment. They don't know what the hell is. They don't know what's going. They're projecting.
Yo, you was on my Instagram last year, bro.
What's going to happen? And if you look and you read between the lines, and they showing you what's going to happen. Huh? Lucifer rays is in that. Unborn fetuses is in that. Dead cancer stem cells from cave dwellers is in that. The decomposed cancerous cells of a lung from a black woman is in that.
The crazy thing is, before I even knew he existed, I already heard about this shit being inside of it. So like me hearing him say it, and I never even heard of him before, it's like confirming it even more. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't got the actual thing to actually look at it in a microscope to tell you. But I heard a lot of things, and that was
Mercury.
he said a
is
couple
in
of
that.
them. A lot
Bremium
of them, actually.
is in that Franken shot. Nanotechnology, nanoparticles is in that Franken shot. Woo wee.
Now, if this true, which I think it is, but I'm not going to tell y'all if it's true or not. we need to be asking ourselves, why is certain shit in there? Like, why would the nanobots be in there? Why would they put mercury in there? We all know they say don't eat certain fish
That's
because it's
experimental.
high in mercury. So
Scope would be massive, and according to Calhoun, his neighbor probably didn't expect
Right, the
such
Jim
scale when
Jones
they agreed to let him
experiment.
use the forested area. Taking over a quarter of an acre, Calhoun
right, Victorious.
constructed a massive habitat, complete with food, water, ample shelter, and protection from predators, with the only limiting condition
Come on,
being
get to the point,
having
man.
performed research on them for his doctorate and constructing habitat. Each section was equipped similarly.
here we go, y'all. Let's
Answer
get to
this
it.
question, he cited 6 of his experiments in particular, all with similar composition and concerningly similar results.
Now check this out,
The
y'all.
design of these habitats was simple. The layout was a rectangle measuring 10 feet by 14 feet, divided into
So
4
notice
equal-
what he's creating. He's creating what you would call living quarters or apartments, showing you that when it comes to the so-called Negro race, we need a lot of space. You should never cram us on top of each other. You shouldn't do that at all. We should be able to have a central common grounds where we come together, we eat, we dance, we do our spiritual practice.
dude, my camera is tripping, bro. I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna continue. But oh yeah, this the part I really wanted y'all to see. He gonna start talking about how our electromagnetic field interacts with each other and how this affects our thoughts and how we go about life in general. It's very important, and it'll explain a lot.
This isn't things like that, but when it's time to go home, he need to be a king over his own little castle. So the first thing they notice with these rats is when you stick them on top of each other, their behavior starts to change. And notice what they try to do. They always try to push us inner city. They try to put all the Negroes in the city on top of each other. That automatically does something to the epithelial layer of your skin and have your hair scan the environment, and it senses some type of danger, and it makes you think, and it puts you on alert automatically. You see that? This
Y'all heard that? Let me rewind it.
the layer of your skin and have your hair scan the environment, and it senses some type of danger, and it makes you think, and it puts you on alert automatically.
Your hair scans the environment and makes you think automatically. Your hair.
You see that? This is systematically done, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Wait till y'all man, this stuff is deep. This is all psychological warfare, family.
sections by electric fences. 3 of these fences sported bridges over which the rats could climb, while one fence lacked such a bridge.
And that's the reason why in certain cities you have bridges, have certain overpasses to leave real fast, but in other cities you don't. You have it like a trap. That's why certain streets are one ways and go straight to, and other ones go straight to the highway. These designs,
A fucking maze, like I was saying.
even the archaeological designs of the constructions and the way they build inside the cities and inside the ghettos is for a reason, y'all. It's for a reason. Just like they built Washington, D.C. to worship Masism and worship the fallen ones, to worship the 12 fallen ones. It's the same exact thing when it comes to your neighborhoods. Even the designs and the way they do the streets.
You heard what he just said, man? The way they make the cities and streets is for a reason, and it ain't a good reason. You really understand the level of detail the attack is on? And why I make so many videos now?
Why they leave potholes in the streets. All this is to tick certain nerves inside of your brain to have you looking at reality in a certain way, y'all. I know this sounds far-fetched, and I know that a lot of this stuff sound like that that it's a conspiracy, but it's not. I mean, this is documented facts I'm talking about here. These are documents. So I'm not lying here, y'all. I just know it sounds too horrible to believe that it's a people out here that damn demonic, that damn narcissistic, but it is. They exist. And they're in control of the world. The earth was given into the hands of the who? The wicked.
Essentially creating one long space that wrapped in on itself. Each section was equipped similarly with a food hopper, water, and nesting areas accessible by spiral staircases. But Calhoun, leveraging his experience with the rats, made special changes to encourage specific behaviors.
You see that? So This is what it just said. Let's break this down. Let's get into the psychology of this. He said that Calhoun, the scientist, made special changes to the environment to get certain behaviors out of the rats. Let me say that again. He built a society for the rats to live in. Then he made special changes to the environment that he built to bring about certain behavioral activities. Did y'all hear that? Look, let's rewind it because we.
Remember what I said earlier? They do shit on animals first and then do it on us. So if they was doing that shit to them, changing shit to get certain behaviors, do you not think they're doing it to us? And I ain't talking about just black people.
I'm not making this up.
Each section was equipped similarly with a food hopper, water, and nesting areas accessible by spiral staircases.
Watch what they're saying.
But Calhoun, leveraging his experience with the rats, made special changes to encourage specific behaviors.
Now, this don't only look like your projects. This don't only look like your apartments. This don't only look like these small rooms in your house and why they put the rooms so close together.
If you confused on why this is like apartment, all right, so you got 4 rooms. They broken up with those little lines. I don't know if y'all can see them good on y'all screen or not, but it's broken up. You got 4 rooms and they broken up evenly. 1 second. My bad, camera tripping again. This video ain't gonna be too much longer though. So we about to just see what he got to say. I'm gonna end the video. I got another video that's coming for y'all, so stay on the lookout for that. But let's go, man. But yeah, like I was saying though, before I started, like I was saying, if you're confused on how it looks like an apartment, it's 4 little rooms for these rats, and they separated by like this cross formation. And there's not that much, you know, they ain't separated by much. And that is just how it is in apartments. You feel me? You got the thin walls, you got people walking on top of you, you can hear the footsteps. You feel me? It's like the same shit. And he was explaining in this video how your electromagnetic field is so big, is you're not giving your body time to just be with yourself because it's always interacting with somebody else's magnetic field. But let's continue watching this so he can explain it. If he explains it with this one.
But this look exactly like prison cells too. See that?
Yeah.
You think because you free that you ain't locked up. Negro, you is locked up. You are in prison. In them apartments, you are in prison. Hiding away from the sun, you are in prison. In those small houses with the rooms and the thin walls, you are in prison. Ooh-wee. Do you realize how big your electrical magnetic field is? You need space sometimes. You need space. Only thing that you need to be connected to sometimes is the ground to give all those negative charges to Mother Earth. But how can I do that if I'm always interacting with other people and always feeling their aura and always feeling their electrical magnetic field? Then you wonder why you catch demonic thoughts, because the demonic thoughts was on that brother and on that sister. It wasn't on you, but you connected to their frequency and they fed you them thoughts because your thoughts is not in your head. Your thoughts is in your environment. This is scientifically proven. Epigenetics by Dr. Bruce Limpton. Look him up. He proved these.
I will look him up right now, but I don't know if my camera going to die again, and I just wanted y'all to get this information.
Things through science. He proved them. We've been talking about this for years. He proved, this is proven facts. You are connected to everybody by your electrical magnetic grid. Sometimes that grid need to be by itself or it can recharge. That's the point that they want to put niggas on top of niggas. But they want to buy hundreds of thousands of acres and be the only house on there because they understand this concept. So they build you projects, because this is a project. This is an experimental environment. And then they change and critique and change up certain shit in the environment to get a certain behavioral act out of you. And you wonder why we the #1 for diabetes, sickle cell anemia, HIV, herpes, STDs, murders, and so on and so forth. And why so much criminal activity that's going amongst in these projects and in these certain apartment houses and in these acres. And notice what they call them. If you even
everything he's saying is fact.
peep the name of these things, all of these different public housings are named after governmental officials, white men. These are projects. in cages. You thinking you free because you ain't got
Caught projects for a reason, huh?
no
Yeah.
damn CO around, and you ain't locked up 23 hours a day, and you don't got to stand in the line and get lunch, but you not free because guess what? They put the lunch in your neighborhood called Chinese food places. They put the drink in your neighborhood called liquor stores. They drop the dope off in your neighborhood. Yes, the CIA. They put clothing in your neighborhood full of owls or dyes that is bad for you, your blood, and your mindset, and your family. See that? They give you they logos. They give you they imagery. They give you they language.
I know he's spitting facts because I already know some of this shit he's saying. That's why I trust a lot of information he be giving, because I can confirm some of the stuff I just don't know. But it's a lot of stuff he say I can confirm from prior research, yo. So it's like, I hope y'all be listening, you feel me?
You are being controlled. You are in prison.
And do y'all see the connection, how this is connected to the prison cells, the apartments, the rat maze, and how all this shit connected the way the cities are made? Do y'all see the connection?
Let's not get it twisted. And that's why you sick, because you don't know that. But hopefully after this video, you will know, and we will have a plan and course of action to undo this shit that's going on amongst our community.
He enticed the rats to use one of the center pens by making the spiral staircase to that pen's living spaces shorter than the others.
You see that? So some people have a spiral space longer than the other that's next to the bedroom. Even that matter. Things and places inside of your house matter. Where the couch go matter. Where you put the TV at matters. Where your bed is at matters. It matters.
It's crazy that this stuff matter and we totally clueless to this stuff. We just living our life and wondering why we depressed, wondering why we feel bad, wondering why we don't got enough energy to accomplish goals that we want to accomplish. It's because we lack awareness. That's why.
All these things matter because the mind matters. Matter is something that's physical. Mind is something that's influential and that's energetic. It's spiritual, but mind always matters. We got to worry about the physical things here, y'all, because this is what's happening. We are being attacked through our physiology and through our mental capacity, y'all, on all levels and forms. And that's the reason why we are sick. That's the reason why the black family have been destroyed. That's the reason why black men are either homosexuals or they locked up or their sperm cells have been dead and they can't repopulate. Do y'all see what's going on here? It ain't a coincidence that 1 out of every 4 women have fibroids in their womb and they cannot reproduce, or they got tumors growing on their fallopian tubes. Do y'all think that shit is a coincidence? 1 out of every 4? 1 out of every 4. That's not a coincidence. That is a project. That is an experiment. That is systematically done. It is.
Though he admits this was a comparatively small factor, but the more insidious change was to their food supply. In half
What it just says, but the more insidious change was to their food supply.
My last video, y'all didn't watch it, bro. Go watch it. It was a reaction to Yahki Awaken. Go watch it. Go watch it. Go watch it. They did it to the rats. They didn't do it to us, bro. Bro, the video about to end soon, so hey, go hit that video. It's the video I posted right before this one with Yahki Awaken, humans eating human stem cell. Boom. Go watch that one. Y'all it connect right to this. Bang.
The father of eugenics said if you change their food or control their food, you can control their minds. Who control your food? Are you growing your own food? Let's even go deeper, because some people are going to say, yeah, did you get the seeds of your own food, or did you have to go buy them from Monsanto? Did you have to go buy them from different government officials? It gets deep, y'all. It gets deep. You see that? Or you growing your own food, or you going to the grocery stores and getting that processed food. Who knows what I know what they putting in it. I'm going to tell y'all in the different series as these things unroll. We have been manipulated and uneducated and killed and exterminated, and we have to do something.
I'm going to end the video right there because that's what y'all need to hear right there, right good. Appreciate y'all for watching. Another video coming, so stay tuned. You heard me. Yeah, bro. Stay lit. Vibe high. Meditate and stay solid. Feel me? We out.